Hello, my darlings. I hope you're having a beautiful, magical, wonderful, divine day wherever you are in the world today. I woke up today and the divine all said I needed to share this message with you guys because I do feel like there's probably a very big portion of the collective at this time that are very deep in healing. And this is coming up for them. Okay, so if you're one of those people, this resonates with you. I hope that it brings you some peace and calm to your life and a better understanding of yourself and what is going on with you. Today, I'm going to be talking about narcissists and healing from narcissistic abuse and what can happen as you start to heal from narcissistic abuse, okay? So if you have been around a narcissist for any extended amount of time, okay, they were your parent, your grandparent, your auntie, your uncle, your church pastor, your teacher, older sibling, it don't matter. Somebody who was in like a leadership role to you, especially growing up, okay? Narcissists, they are a whole other level of crazy, man. They really are. They really are. I went through that too. For 15 plus years of my life, I was forced to deal with a malignant narcissist, which is the actually number one top most dangerous narcissist under the label. Okay, there are different categories. Malignant is the number one most dangerous. I spent 15 plus years of my life dealing with a malignant narcissist and my other parent just excusing their behavior and letting the narcissist do whatever the hell they wanted. Even though this person knew what they were doing wasn't okay. Okay? So I know what it's like to have to deal with them and then to have to heal. Okay? So anyway, one of the things a lot of survivors of narcissistic abuse have, the biggest fear, is that you will become like the narcissist, right? Be honest. Be honest with yourself. You don't want to be like them, and you fear becoming like them. I want to tell you, the fact that you fear that, the fact that you are aware enough and conscious enough to go and say to yourself, I do not want to be like them, proves you are not a narcissist. Because narcissists don't have the ability to observe themselves in any kind of capacity. They don't. They don't. Okay? So that's check number one. You are not a narcissist. You're okay. But I understand the fear because I had that too. I was petrified that I would become like the narcissist, that I would hurt my children, I would hurt my family, I would hurt others around me. I was terrified of it because I had lived it for so long. When I started my healing journey, being aware, I was very aware. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be like this. Please, dear heavens above, don't let me become like this. Okay? I was very aware of that fear. Once I started healing, though, it became very apparent to me as I was doing my shadow work that I had narcissistic traits. And oh, buddy, let me tell you, realizing that when you have the fear of, I don't want to become a narcissist, oh, I have narcissistic traits, it set all the triggers off. Maybe I am a narcissist. Maybe I'm lying to myself. Maybe all the times people told me I was selfish. Maybe I've always been one. Maybe I don't know. I want you to breathe if that's you. I want you to breathe, okay? And I want you to hear this. Really hear me here. Narcissistic traits do not make you a narcissist. Narcissistic traits are a trauma response, a set of behavior that you develop to survive your situation. It is a survival tactic. You are not a narcissist if you have come to realize you have some narcissistic traits. I did too. They can be healed and cleared from your body, your mind, your spirit. They can be, because I've done it. In the beginning, when I first realized I had these traits, scared me shitless. But I really sat with it. Okay, I sat with that fear, I sat with that shame, I sat with that embarrassment. I looked at where these traits were still affecting my life, right? I got real honest with myself. And I had to show myself love and compassion, so much love and compassion and forgiveness for myself, towards myself, right? You can't heal by shaming yourself. You can't heal by hating on yourself. You gotta love yourself. You gotta forgive yourself. You gotta have compassion and grace for yourself, because these traits, that have been developed were literally a survival tactic. I'm going to give you an example of one of mine. This is a big one for a lot of narcissistic abuse survivors. You can manipulate. Not because you're mean, not because you're evil, not because you have the thought in your head, I'm going to manipulate these people, I'm going to take advantage of them, ho, ho, ho. Not because of that, right? It's because at some point your needs were not being met. And so you develop that trait to get your needs met. That is a survival mechanism. You are not a narcissist, darlings. You have trauma. And that trauma, all trauma, can be healed, transmuted into wisdom, which is what I have done. And that's why I'm talking about this today. Okay? So if you have come to realize or are seeing at this time that you've got some narcissistic traits, it is okay. You can heal them. You can transcend them into love. You will learn from them. That's what it taught me. Going back to the manipulation thing, right? When I really sat with it, I realized I'm doing this unconsciously because my needs weren't met when I was younger. And now that I see this program, right, like a computer, now that I see this program, this way of being isn't serving me, I'm going to observe it, I'm going to welcome it, I'm going to learn from it, and I'm going to let it go with love. And that's exactly what I did. I was able to completely heal myself of all of my narcissistic traits. All right? And you can too. You will. I know you will. The next thing that I'm going to tell you is just the simple fact that you question, am I a narcissist, proves that you're not. It proves that you're not. Okay? Because narcissists don't have the ability to be aware of themselves. They don't. They don't ever stop and think at any point, am I a narcissist? Do I need to work on myself? They don't have that capacity. So the fact that you even wonder about if you are or if you aren't proves that you're not. You're okay. All right? I know it can be hard getting away from and healing from narcissistic abuse. But you, and I'm going to tell you this, you're a warrior. You're a survivor. You're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have moments that you realize, oh, my trauma's creeping in, right? But be loving with yourself. You are not a narcissist, my darlings. You're healing from trauma. And it can take time. Be gentle with yourself. I did it. And I know that you can too. There's no need to be ashamed. If you have come to realize, oh, I was manipulating people. Oh, I was doing this. I was doing that. But I didn't mean to. I wasn't aware I was doing it. Does that make me bad? Does that make me evil? No. No, it doesn't. It's okay. I know how it feels because I went through it and I healed from it. Okay? Be gentle. Be loving. You will get through this. And whatever the narcissist ever said about you, did to you, you know what? Screw them. Screw them. You're allowed to say that. Screw them. They are deeply traumatized, wounded people that have literally internalized whatever abuse and pain and crap they went through. They internalized it, and that's how they became the way they became. But that's on them. You are breaking that by healing yourself, working on yourself, becoming conscious of yourself. All right? Show them love. I know that can be hard, right? Especially if you're just getting out. It's okay to have anger. Remember, hurt people hurt people. That's what narcissists are. But healed people heal people. And that's what you are doing. And that's why I wanted to share this message. Spirit wanted me to put it out there. And if you are healing from narcissistic abuse, you need guidance, you need insight, you need wisdom from the divine, hop on over to my website, shoot me an email. I would love to work with you. I would love to help you find peace and clarity and just bliss in your life. You're worth that. You are worthy of that. It is your birthright to find peace after such abuse. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves.